Hello and welcome back to Improvement HQ. What does pulling an all-nighter and overworking have in common? Headaches, mood swings, lack of concentration, or perhaps feeling like you're hungover? Well, it's all of these side effects and more. These situations can put most of us into sleep deprivation without even realizing, and it's important to know what effects this can have on your body, relationships, and well-being. In this video, we will be revealing the 7 worrying facts about sleep deprivation. If you are interested in self-improvement, motivation, and ways to live a better life, then subscribe to this channel and smash that notification bell to stay up to date with future content. Number 1. Memory and attention deficiency. Remember studying all night for your exams, cramming every note and every chapter possible last minute before the exam? How many times have those all-nighters actually worked? Have they made you go from a potential C to an A in the final exam? Probably not. You might even notice you're probably underperforming in situations when you pull all-nighters and do work with lack of sleep. You might forget something very important you needed to buy when you go to the grocery store. These are mild cases of problems with memory mostly. However, things can become much more fatal when it comes to lack of attentiveness, especially on the road. Attention lapses are the leading cause of traffic accidents. These attention lapses commonly occur due to using the phone while driving, but you can imagine the lack of attentiveness of a person when they can't focus, or worse yet, are drifting in and out of sleep while on the wheel. This can become a fatal mistake, so make sure not to drive unless you've gotten your beauty sleep. According to research conducted by Harvard University, living a mentally active life is crucial to our well-being, the main source of which is a good night's sleep. Number 2. Mood. It's no surprise that sleep deprivation can affect your mood and make you very cranky and lazy at times. If you eat well and exercise regularly, but don't get at least 7 hours of sleep every night, you may be undermining all of your other efforts. And we're not being dramatic. Sleep disorders expert Harneet Walia, MD, says sleep is crucial for our health and to enjoy our daily life, and many of us are lacking when it comes to it. There's a two-way relationship between depression and sleep deprivation. If you have one, you probably have the other. According to a research conducted by the esteemed professors at the University of Pennsylvania and Northwestern University, it was found that people who are sleep deprived showed an increase in negative moods such as anger, frustration, irritability, and decreases in positive moods. Sleeplessness is also mostly a symptom of mood disorders, such as depression and anxiety. It can also raise the risk of developing these mood disorders. In short, a well-slept you is a positive you. Number 3. Uncontrollable microsleeps. Haven't slept for long hours? You're probably drifting in and out of sleep uncontrollably. You want to finish watching your favorite episode or watch the end of the Lakers versus the Warriors in overtime to see if Steph Curry pulls off the buzzer-beater game-winning three-pointer. Next thing you know, you wake up with a headache at an ungodly hour, and you miss the game going into double overtime. People can fall asleep without actually wanting to sleep at a specific moment when they have to stay awake for something. Sleep on time if you don't want this to happen to you the next time you want to watch the game in the final quarter. Number 4. Heart issues. Sleep deprivation is one of the causes known for many heart conditions. According to the CDC, short for Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, compared to the people who get a healthy amount of sleep, people who sleep less than 7 hours a day are more likely to have chronic health conditions, the list of which includes heart attacks, coronary heart disease, and many more health conditions. This risk can be reduced by sleeping a healthy number of hours, or, as the CDC suggests, at least 7 hours for an average adult. Maybe it is time to cut down on binge watching before bed and catch that proper sleep. After finishing up this video, of course. Number 5, increased weight gain. If you're anything like me, You've gained quite a few pounds, especially this past year when going out has become such a problem. Weight gain from sitting at home all day is already a problem, but clinical studies show that insufficient sleep is independently associated with a higher risk of obesity, as is better explained by the research conducted by Harvard University. There is a little something called ghrelin, the hunger hormone. It is released in the gut and sends hunger signals to the brain when someone is not eating enough, which could be you, awake at odd hours and unintentionally letting your brain know that you are awake and need food at that very moment. About 3 hours after eating a meal, ghrelin levels drop. Clinical studies have found that sleep restriction leads to elevated ghrelin levels. Eating more, coupled with a lack of calorie-burning activities, is a formula for increased weight gain. So, if you are someone desperately trying to get fit by working out at the gym, but seem to be falling short at your efforts, maybe it is time to reevaluate your sleep schedule. Number 6. Type 2 diabetes. Epidemiological and laboratory studies show a higher risk of diabetes with too little sleep, which is less than 7 hours. Metabolic changes may occur with insufficient sleep, leading to increased blood glucose. Clinical studies have found both increased glucose and insulin levels in sleep-deprived individuals. Disruption in the regulation of appetite hormones, as seen with higher ghrelin, as discussed before, may lead to increased food intake and weight gain, also increasing the risk of insulin resistance. This can cause an increase in blood sugar levels. The increased craving for food during sleep deprivation, which we discussed before, doesn't really help with this situation now, does it? It might seem quite extreme, but make sure you get enough sleep if you want to reduce the risk of diabetes. Number 7. Immune system problems. Even though it isn't proven, researchers believe immune system effectiveness is linked to whether a person is getting enough sleep or not. People who sleep the needed hours, which is 7 hours on average according to the CDC, have immune systems that work better and also improve adaptive immunity. That is, when it deals successfully with an illness, it learns how to respond the next time it hits, so you might not even know if you're not well. A strong immune system is very important, especially in these current times. After learning about the facts just mentioned, here's hoping you've learned the importance of getting enough sleep on a regular basis. Staying up late or watching TV before bed for hours may seem fun in the short term, but it can take a toll on you, and that's guaranteed. So take care and sleep well. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future content. Why not leave a comment and let us know why you struggle with sleep deprivation? Check out the description below for some more content which could help improve your sleep.